taking temperature. This is a big aluminum pour. We're going to pour this at 760 degrees centigrade. I went just a little bit hot on these. I'm putting on the big fire resistant gloves. I got a separate handle for opening up the lid so it doesn't get hot. A can of sawdust for degassing. Prod to make sure the sawdust is covering everything. No reason to stir it. And I grab my waste, that's a metal bucket, so I can put all the waste in it. And I grab the skimmer. It was a little dirty, so I gave it a clunk to clean it off. Around the sawdust to see if it's burning down good, which it was, so I start shoveling it out. Left over in the ash. You got to get this completely clean so you don't dump any of it into the molds. Sometimes it's hard to get this out, so you'll see me just kind of flipping pieces up in the air. Basically, I'm scraping the side of the crucible. Here I cut the furnace fuel. I leave the blower on so that it doesn't overheat. And lifting tongs, moving side to side first to make sure you're free from the clip, because you don't want to lift the clip out. On aluminum, I don't wear any gloves when I pour. On brass, I have to wear the forward when it's too hot. We got 11 molds to pour here. These molds will be laid down thinnest casting to thickest so that your cooler metals at the end. These all were perfect. Everything came out on this pour. Aluminum makes this real nice. No smoke, no mess. You hardly ever have any runouts because the aluminum, you don't use much weight on the aluminum than you would on brass. I calculated this pour real well too. You'll see in the end there's almost no leftover metal, less than an ingot. Crucible back to the cool down here. I'm looking to see if there was any metal left in there. There was a little bit, so I went ahead and inverted the crucible to make sure it